Hello everyone, this is Healing Intuition Tarot. Hope you all are doing well and welcome to my channel. Today we'll be doing a reading on the true intentions of the person in your mind. So let's get started. I'll first take oracle cards, one or two oracle cards. So let's shuffle the cards. One more shuffle. Be one more. Oh, I see this one peeping out. So, leadership. Potential. Let's take some tea leaves. Okay. Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. I. Psychic ability. Trust your intuition. Man. Let's take from this pile. Okay. Apple. Let's take this one. Okay, so we have Turkey, someone is behaving stupidly. We have I, psychic ability, you're being asked to trust your intuition. We have man, dealing or relationships with a man. Apple, temptations will test you. And the final card, marriage. So let's see how all these cards will fit into our reading. So let's take the tarot cards now. We'll shuffle and then we'll see what do we have for us here today. What are the true intentions of the person in your mind? This can be a friend, a relative, a sibling, a romantic interest, anyone in your life that you can think of. And let's see what are their true intentions. So I have Seven of Cups. It's a card of choice, illusions, dreams. Okay, and Three of Cups, a cup of reunions, celebrations, enjoyment. Five of Swords. Five of Swords is a card of competition. It's a card of winning and losing, winning a game. Kind of a hollow win kind of a situation where you're competing for no reason. And then we have Ace of Wands. Let's take 4 more cards, and then if required, some clarification is required, then we'll take some more cards. We have the World. So completion of a major cycle and beginning of a new cycle is what the World card represents. We have Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is an energy or a person who is a fast action taker. Sometimes they might be a bit immature, or they might take some decisions or might act hastily, which can result in some negativity as well. So we'll see how, we will read all the cards in conjunction with each other, and then we'll see what are their true intentions, the intentions of the person in your mind. So we have Nine of Pentacles and okay, so I can see that this reading is indicating that maybe the person that is currently in your mind is a man, or it might be a person, it can be a female as well, but somebody who's exhibiting more masculine traits or more masculine qualities in them. It can be either a man or a woman who is more masculine right now in their energies, right? So with the card of Turkey, someone is behaving stupidly, right? I see there is someone in your life right now uh, who is not being who is being stupid, who is not acting with integrity, who is not using their minds, and who is just being very very rash and irrational, for that matter. With the Five of Swords, I can see the same energy, the energy of behaving stupidly. Five of Swords is a card of competition. It's a card of conflict and competition, a card of hollow wins, where one person loses and the other person wins. However, the person who wins is not actually a winner, because even though the person might have won by fair or unfair means, but ultimately the person has lost. The person has lost the respect and the love of the other people surrounding him. So this victory is actually not a victory. This is a hollow win. So I see currently you're dealing with somebody who is not behaving with integrity, someone who is maybe lying, somebody who is in this unfair spirit of competition with you. It can be a lover, it can be a friend, it can be a sibling, it can be anyone in your life, right? And I see I see that this person, you really want to have some kind of some kind of a new beginning with this person. You really feel very very inspired by this person, or you really feel very much attracted to this person. If it's a romantic interest. If it's not a romantic interest, then you really admire them. You really want to have a good relationship with them. You want to have, if there are any any fights or any competition, you really want to put that behind, and you want to have a new fresh start with them. With the Ace of Wands, with the Three of Cups, you really want to celebrate with them. Or maybe in the past, this was someone with whom you have celebrated. You have good memories of enjoying, celebrating, spending nice time with this person. Maybe you guys partied a lot. You guys had a lot of meaningful conversations and enjoyed with each other. But I also see that this person was a bit confused. He or she had a lot of options in front of them, and they got confused. They were disillusioned, and they were tempted, for that matter. With Apple, temptation will test you. I can see that this person got tempted, and maybe they took a wrong decision, or they did not take any decision at all. But with the World card, I can see that they have taken a decision, and they have with the Knight of Swords, they have taken this decision very very rashly, very very quickly, with without even putting proper thought process into it, what action they should take. They just quickly jumped into it. When they celebrated with you, that time also they quickly jumped into it, and then suddenly they suddenly felt this sense of competition with you, and they quickly hastily decided to just move away from you and end this cycle with the world, end this cycle with you, because they were confused. They had a lot of options in front of them, and they could not choose. They were not using with the eye. They were not using their intuition. They were just blinded by so many options in front of them, and they did not know what to do, what not to do. So they quickly took this decision to end this cycle with you, and this beautiful cycle of celebrations, fun time with you. Although I do see that this person, they see you as Queen of Pentacles. So they see you as someone who is very very mature, grounded, very very nurturing, giving, someone who is self-sufficient in terms of material possessions, and who is also willing to share her possessions with others, who is willing to nurture this motherly nurturing energy, who is always giving to others, right? So I do see that they have this this respect for you and this admiration for you, and maybe somewhere because of this respect and admiration that they have for you, they felt a sense of competition with you. They see that you are such a beautiful, grounded person, and at the same time you are so giving. You're an achiever, you know. And it's difficult to achieve both these things, to be an achiever at the same time to be so humble and giving. So this is something that put them in a spirit of competition with you. And instead of, you know, what they really wanted, they wanted to have this new passionate beginning with you. Instead of doing this, you know, they hastily decided to end this cycle with you because of their own insecurities, because of them not being able to see things properly, them being confused by different options that were in front of them. I see that, you know, with the marriage card, I see that if it's a romantic partnership, whoever is the person in your mind, that person definitely wanted some type of commitment with you. You know, at one point in time, the person wanted to be in a committed relationship with you. They wanted to maybe even get married to you, for that matter. This with the potential card right next to marriage, I see that they did see a lot of potential in this connection, and they wanted to be in some kind of committed relationship with you. If it's a romantic relationship, if it's not a romantic relationship, if it's a general relationship, then also, you know, the person in your mind, they wanted to collaborate with you. They wanted to have some kind of partnership with you because they saw a lot of potential in this partnership. They are somebody, they saw you as a leader. They saw you as somebody who is strong, powerful, at the same time very, very nurturing. Somebody who is self-sufficient, who does not need material benefits from them. In fact, somebody who is in a position who can even help them, you know. But then at the same time, I see that you know, this insecurity kicked in, and along with these insecurities, I definitely see that, you know, though they had you in their mind for a commitment, they were also looking at, you know, having a casual life, enjoying their life, partying with others, you know, having third parties, not being very, very committed, you know. Ace of Wands is a card of new beginnings, but in romantic relationships, sometimes the Ace of Wands can also signify a relationship which sparks off all of a sudden. You know, suddenly you will feel so attracted to the other person, but then you will realize that after some time, the passion just fades off. You know, it means that the feelings did not get grounded. Unless the feelings are grounded, you cannot get into a committed relationship. So with Ace of Wands, I see that something like that happened. Maybe, you know, initially when you guys met, there was this instant spark between you two guys, and there was a lot of attraction, passion, and even the idea of, you know, as I can see that, you know, they saw you as this beautiful Queen of Pentacles, somebody who is very, very grounding, nurturing, somebody who is self-sufficient, someone who has a lot of money with Nine of Pentacles. You know, they saw you as their wish fulfillment. They saw you as a single, sufficient individual who is able to take care of herself, who treats herself really well, and who is also in a position to treat others really well, you know, who is very, very nurturing. But for some reason, and the reason that I can see here is that they just got confused with Seven of Cups. It's a card of illusions. It's a card of choice. It's a card of confusions, you know. So they saw that they have so many options in front of them, and they could not decide which option would be the best option for them. And they just hastily took this decision to move away from you, to end this cycle of you, to end this cycle with you. And you know, just maybe engage in meaningless, I wouldn't say meaningless, but, you know, just enjoy their lives. They probably were not really looking for a meet, you know, they were looking for a commitment, but at the same time they were not ready to get into a committed relationship, you know, for a romantic relationship. When I talk about a romantic relationship, now if this is somebody who is not a romantic partner for you. If this is someone who is probably a sibling or a friend or a business partner, I see that this person really wanted to get into a partnership with you. They really respected you, they really admired you initially, right? And you also had some good times with them. You enjoyed, partied, maybe you had very good conversations with them related to maybe your business or related to things in general, right? And and they really saw you as someone who is very grounded, stable, very intelligent, somebody who is who will be a pleasure to work with or to partner with in any kind of partnership. But then again, with the Knight of Swords, they quickly got into this energy of hastily taking decisions, not thinking through, and they got with Five of Swords, they got into a competition with you. Maybe they did not realize it themselves, but unconsciously they were competing with you, and this competition actually resulted in ending of the relationship or the partnership between you two with the world. You wrapped up the cycle, or they wrapped up the cycle, right? So yes, so I see that this has been, this is what has conspired when it comes to the person that is there in your mind, right? Let's see what advice do we have for this connection. What advice would the spirit like to give us? So let's take few cards and see what's the advice for this connection. So I see this card peeping up, Sun. Okay, so with the Sun I can see that this is a connection where there is a lot of, this connection has a lot of potential. You guys fill each other's life with happiness. Both of you bring happiness to each other's life, and you really admire and you really admire and respect each other. You guys bring out the child in each other. You feel free with each other. You feel like you can be yourself with each other. Page of Wands. With Page of Wands, I see that you guys, there's a lot of attraction between you guys. There's a lot of passion that exists between the two of you, and maybe you even wanted to start a cycle with them, a new chapter in your life with them, or at least you had in your mind that you wanted to have a new beginning with them. You wanted to create a new cycle, a new chapter with them in your life. Okay, Four of Cups in reverse. So okay, we have two more cards here that are going down. I have Temperance, and then I have Wheel of Fortune. So I'm just gonna be keeping it here. Okay, so let's see what advice do we have for this connection. Firstly, I'll talk about romantic connection, and then I'll talk about a general connection. Okay, so for a romantic connection, the spirit is advising that this was a destined, whatever has happened between you two guys, this was meant to happen. With the Wheel of Fortune, this was a major life lesson that you had to learn, right? This was destined, this was meant to happen. I see that the spirit is saying that you guys make each other really happy, and you're very comfortable with each other. You feel yourself with each other, you can express yourselves with each other, and there is a possibility of creating a new chapter, a new beautiful chapter in your life, with the Page of Wands, because you both feel very attracted towards each other. You really admire each other, so there is an opportunity for you to basically start a new chapter, a new beautiful chapter, full of fire, full of love, full of passion, full of creativity with each other. But I see that currently you are in an energy where you're feeling very hopeless. You are feeling so so sad, disappointed, bored, that you're only looking at the 3 cups that probably haven't worked for you, or the things that haven't worked for you. And there is, with this 1 cup, the universe is offering you a new beginning, a new opportunity, which you are refusing to take. So there is an opportunity for you to create a new beautiful cycle, to have a new beginning with this person. But either you or that person is currently in an energy where you're not willing to take this new opportunity. You are just not looking at it, you're just refusing it, although you're aware about this, but you're refusing it consciously. With this card in reverse, although Spirit is suggesting you that you really need to come out of this this negativity, this sadness, this feeling of thanklessness and boredom. And you really need to be active and see what opportunity is being presented to you by universe, right? There's a need for you, both of you, to heal this connection, to heal. Firstly, there's a need for you to heal yourself. Okay, try to balance your own thoughts and emotions. Okay, and then try to maintain a balance with this person. You need to have a balanced relationship with this person if you really want to achieve success in this particular relationship. And with Temperance, I also see reconciliation. It's also a card of reconciliation and healing. So I see that there's a need for you to heal this connection, for you to maintain a balance in your own emotions. And then I do see a reconciliation happening in this particular connection, if that is what you're looking for. Okay, and with the Wheel of Fortune landing right in front, right on top of Page of Wands, I do see that the times will change, right? And there's a very high possibility of reconciliation over here, and you can start a new chapter with this person. So I do see that possibility here. And for relationships, or for people who are not in a romantic partnership, people who are in a general relationship with this other person, I see that you will reconcile. With Temperance, you will reconcile. And whatever has happened between the two of you guys, this was meant to happen because this was a major life lesson for you as well as for the other person. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's an indication of change. So the times will change. If right now something has ended with the World card, I see something will start, a new chapter will start with the Page of Wands, and with Wheel of Fortune landing right on the top of Page of Wands. There's a need for you to heal this relationship, to maintain a balance in this relationship. Okay, there's a need for equal give and take, right? And there is a need to appreciate each other, the importance of each other in your lives. And I see a lot of happiness coming in with the Sun in your life. Sun is the most happy or the most positive card of tarot. So if in the general guidance I see Sun, I see that you two make each other really happy, and you two can have a really beautiful partnership with each other, which will bring a lot of happiness, joy and success to each one of you. So with the Temperance, reconcile, balance your emotions, and with the Wheel of Fortune, embrace this change. Try to reconcile and create a new beautiful cycle in your life, a new beautiful chapter in your life with the Page of Wands, a chapter where there will be a lot of happiness and a lot of balance of emotions, which will be where it will be a equal give and take kind of a relationship. So this is what I have. And obviously with the Marriage card in the same line with the Sun card and the Temperance card, Page of Wands, and Four of Cups in reverse, I do see a reconciliation happening and a partnership happening in this particular connection. So yes, this is what I have for you, and all the very best for this beautiful connection. this connection has a lot of potential for bringing happiness to you and to the other person. So if required, try to heal yourself and try to reconcile with the other person if you really think that it is worth it. So you trust your own intuition, because the best guide is within us. We need to trust our intuition. And even here in this reading with the eye, it is saying that you have psychic ability, and you are in a position to trust your intuition. So your intuition does talk to you. So listen to your intuition and see whether this connection is worth your time and investment. And if it is, then put in the effort, heal the connection, maintain an equal give and take, and then a lot of happiness and a lot of fortune will be poured into this particular connection, and you will feel a lot of happiness. You will, with the Nine of Pentacles, this will be a wish fulfillment for you. So all the very best for this connection, and thank you so much for spending your time with me. I really appreciate it. Do like and subscribe, as this is a new channel right now, and I'll see you in the next reading. So bye bye, take care.